Alright everybody, and welcome back to Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. This is the second video in a row we're beginning in this inn. Your friends are letting you stay at their inn for free. You don't need to test the limits but the kindness by starting a pillow fight in here. Didn't even know that message existed. Can we tell them about the air elemental? You tell about how you sucked in the air elemental. Oh yeah. I am glad you managed to do what the Sultan's guards could not. Yeah, they're quite useless, as gods tend to be. So basically, once again, all I wanted to show was this little message right here. It was most brave and wise of you to defeat the Thing of Air, hero of Shapir. Again, the city is safe through your actions. And let's go ahead and run over to Ishur, see if we can give him back his bellows. Hero, you don't even care. Can we ask him about the bellows?
Big deal.
He doesn't even care anymore. He doesn't care. How if we ask him about him?
I don't have the bellows anymore. Someone must have figured they needed them badly enough to steal them.
And I don't think we can actually give them back. Like, the game won't let us do it. There's no reason to return the bellows to Ishur. Besides, you may still need them. So, I mean, there actually is a reason you might want to give them back, you know, because it's kind of the heroic thing to do. But the Coles, they're the guys who made this game, Lori and... I always say their names backwards. Corey and Lori Ann Cole. I'll often call them Corey Ann because I'm an idiot. But they're actually some of the nicer Sierra developers. Sierra games are kind of famous for dead ends and letting you do things that will screw your game. And it's really hard to get into no-win situations in the Quest for Glory games. Like, you actually do need this later, so that's why I won't let you give it back to them. But you can try. Anywho, I'm going to do the grinds, and I'll see you back here in a couple days, game time. Alright everybody, and we're back. I did a little bit of grinding, not as much as usual. Our vitality is actually over 100 now, magic's up to 112. I'm not really all that worried about other things. We'll take care of strength later, and you guys will see how ridiculous it is. I think our stats are pretty good, honestly. We're close to where we could have started the game at, and we'll get there just by normal grinding now. I don't have to do quite as much obsessive grinding as we have been to this point. Anyway, it is day 11 now, and let's go have a look around our little happy town. The poet has personally asked that you be present tonight, for he wishes to speak with you after his reading. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. Well, we'll be sure to be here, Shamin. The poet Omar will thrill all those who hear with his words of song after the setting of the sun in our own inn. You said that before. And he's just going to thank us again, because he's kind of monotone in that. Let's hop on over to the Adventurers Guild right quick. Rakesh not be here today, hero. He be speaking with the Sultan. They talk about more elementals coming down soon. Let's tell her about the air elemental. You relate the tale of how you imprisoned the air elemental. Good thing for Shapir you be around. Guards already gave up trying to make it leave. I don't think she really has anything new to tell us about today. I just let out a giant sneeze. Hopefully I remember to edit that out. If not, I apologize for your destroyed headphones. We don't have full mana right now, so what I'm going to do... Since we heard that little tidbit of dialogue, I'm actually just going to go ahead and skip to... God damn it. I'm going to skip ahead to tonight. We're going to sleep until evening. I told you our hero is lethargic, so he just sleeps all the time. And this is not going to get better in the future games. Quest for Glory 5... It is ridiculous how much sleeping we're going to do in that game. Anywho, let's go see what this Omar fella has for us. Oh, we have to give him his money purse, too. I forgot. The poet will soon speak to you, if you will but be seated.
If it would please the hero so, then there is that which he should know. A simple prize from the Sultan wise for deeds of air the land does owe.
Okay, no and oh. Okay, that rhymes. Okay. From the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, we present thee with this purse for thy services most brave and daring against the elemental of air. You receive a reward of 50 dinars. We're loaded now. We still have to give him back his money, but we'll do that after he speaks, I guess.
came a hero drawing near to our land of fair Shapir. The Kata called and carried that one here. I shall tell an allegory about a quest for love and glory, which I shall relate if you will lend an ear. The hero first faced fire, which was making matters quite dire, for the flames he found were fleeting ever higher. With water first he fought it, and into a lamp he caught it, ere the city of Shapir became our pyre. The next he faced was air, which I'm sure you're all well aware, was blustering and blowing here and there, before the winds became our bane, as a fearsome hurricane. With a bellows, then he caught it fair and square. So let us raise a cheer for the hero of Shapir, and remember that our praise is quite sincere, for in the quest for glory, as related by this story, is a hero who has saved us from our fear, is a hero who's a hero without peer.
That was about me. I'm a hero of song and poetry. We want to touch ourselves in public here, then we want to thank him. And he just says the same thing, I believe, as always. You're most welcome here, yeah, stuff. But we're nice, we want to be polite, so let's take his money pouch and give it back to him.
That which is lost is now returned. I give you the praise of gratitude earned.
The memory of a poet is long for those who aid him. Don't think there's really a whole lot new we can ask him about. Yeah, there's a little bit. Let's ask him about the fire elemental.
The fire elemental, living flame, destruction unleashed, wild and never tame, causing all it touches to burn, leaving only ashes in return.
The fire elemental is created by a spell cast by a user of magic. Once created, it burns and destroys, uncontrolled by any master. And what about the air elemental?
The wind which turns and twists with speeding force, it wrecks and ruins all without remorse. The dust of devils, vortex of despair, a living elemental formed of air.
The elemental of air, by the sheer power of wind, is capable of vast destruction. Well, we also know about the caravan. I don't know if we've asked him about that yet.
To journey far across this mighty land, to face the deadly driving dusts of sand, the shining sun which sears the naked hand, and to survive it must be caravan.
A caravan is the best way to travel across Shapir. So these elementals keep showing up every other day, and we know that some sort of magic user has to be creating them, and, maybe sending them here to do their wickedness, but we don't really know anything about who might be creating these, or why they're here, so I guess we'll have to figure that out. Otherwise, we're just going to continue having problems here. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that this evil might be coming from Nasir with the replaced Emir, wherever he happened to have gone. Well, we just have to wait for that caravan to arrive so we can make our journey across the desert, because I don't think we're going to be getting anything done here in beautiful Shapir. We can try our best. Anywho, we thanked him. I don't think there's really anything else we need to do with him. I'm going to go shoot fireballs at a stone for like 5 seconds, and then we're going to sleep until morning. Oh, wait. There's a caravan which will pass by us 6 days from now. If you wish to journey to Rasir, you will need to join it. Can we ask you about the caravan? Caravan. A caravan is many travelers journeying together. It is much less dangerous that way. There will be a caravan to Rasir in 6 days. Now, that's not too much longer from now. Well, I guess we'll have to try and get on board while we can. I'll see you guys in just a second. This is only going to take a little bit. Alright, and welcome back. We awaken as the sun begins to rise. Oh yeah, and we're starving because we ran out of food rations. I actually noticed that and forgot to do anything about it, so we'll have to grab some food here in a little bit. And don't you guys let me forget, I want you yelling at your monitors. Don't really do that, that's just embarrassing. Okay, our intelligence went up, our magic went up, we're looking pretty spiffy. So what's going on out here today? I fear, hero friend of the Kata, that Shapir again needs your aid. There is talk that an elemental of the earth is destroying the city. Well, tell me about it. Earth elemental. Okay, you don't have anything useful to say. Thank you, Shamin, for your uselessness. You've been a great disappointment to us all. Alright, let's hop on. We're actually rich now, so who cares about money? Let's just go and we'll buy some... The kata are afraid to walk the streets. An elemental of earth is moving there. Well, that's just great. How about you sell us 20 of these delicious jerky rations here? And we know you can talk them down to 94, so we'll go ahead and do so. May you be much better for it, and may it please you well. They also had another item on sale here. I don't remember exactly what that was. This is a signed game box. This is kind of meta, but this is one of those, you know, I'll go ahead and show you guys that. I know I'm really big on brevity and all that, but I feel I need to show at least one of these off just so you guys will know about it. These are not really worth the money. These are just kind of goofy little things you can buy. Like it's actually a signed box of the game that you're playing. It's an original Trial by Fire game box, and it's signed by Slory and Scory. I have no idea what that's a reference to at all. Maybe that's what these guys name. Yeah, that's what these guys are. They signed it. They signed it. Okay, so you signed your own merchandise. Okay. Well, what you can do is you can take these things and you can put them around your room. Alicia had a few to sell as well. You give the box a place near the storage chest. You wonder if it will ever become a collector's item. See, we got a little thing there we can have in our room. While the box is merely a creation of cardboard, you feel like this may someday be a valued collector's item. But we don't want to waste 30 dinars on silly stuff like that, so... Anywho. We got our rations, and we know there's an earth elemental stalking the streets right now, so... Let's get some water first. We do know that the counter element of earth is fire, and we do have a firebolt spell that's leveled up quite a bit. But all the same, let's go ahead and make the rounds to the normal people. See if they can give us any advice on how to deal with this thing and what kind of container we might use. Hey buddy, how's it going? Ah, I did not notice you come in. I have heard that you vanquished the elemental of air as well as the flame. Perhaps you now need to know something about the element of earth. Speaking of which, he actually did want some elemental fire, and I wonder if we can give this to him. Although you know that Harak would really be most generous if offered a real fire elemental of his own, you decide that the creature in the lamp might prove invaluable to you at some later date. Again, this is kind of like the bellows earlier. You can't give this away because you need it later. So they're kind of being nice as designers in that sense. So let's go ahead and we'll talk to him about the daily news and we'll ask about the earth elemental. The elemental of earth is a thing of vast destructive capabilities. In my studies I have found that to master something, you must understand it. What is earth? That is what you need to know. Well, what is earth exactly? What's this? Shabams! See how the earth is consumed by the flames? Pretty amazing, isn't it? I'm sure there's a lesson to be learned from this, although I don't quite know what it might be. Now, I must get back to my work. If you see something that interests you, let me know. Alright, we have my favorite, and by favorite I mean most hated, guy in the entire game. Keep on laughing. Maybe he knows something about this earthy elemental. They say an earthy elemental is aground, but he just wants to be left alone. What a clod. He's not very jizz. This town is sure going to rock tonight, but I suppose you prefer old Tierra Firma. The more firma, the less terra. Ugh. Maybe my voice is just really bad for this character, but I can't read his dialogue half the time. This is so illogical. And it's all just puns, man. Just puns. Anyway, oops, I don't want to ask her name, I don't care. Tell me about the earth elemental. There's no better way to rouse a rock sire than to fight with light and to smite him with fire. So I'm hearing. Well, we'll see about this flame dart. Wonder if anyone can... The dervish of the desert sent a Bedouin to my Bedouir, and I hear that he needs a hero to help him made a beast. You have to watch the old codger. He's being cagey, but dervish is my command. Okay, so the dervish apparently wants to see us. That's what I got from that, in and among the puns and the cancer-causing jokes. Anyways, let's go ahead and run over to Aziza here and give her the normal questions about what's ailing the city. Hey, Visa, I'm back. More shit's going down. It's bad. It's real bad. Let's have some tea, because I know you're gonna ask. I like tea. I think I'll have some tea in real life. The tea is cool and refreshing. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Now we have shared tea. What is it? What is it for which you have come? Daily news as always, and we can ask about the caravan this time too. Let's go ahead and ask about the earth elemental. That is the main reason why we came here. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as tell you about such things. The essence of earth is strength. It must be worn away before it can be captured, and it is only vulnerable to flame. It might be best contained in the type of cloth sack used to haul sand in the city. That's not supposed to happen. Anyways, tell me about the caravan. The caravan is currently the only way most people can travel to Rasir and the lands beyond. Okay, so I've forgotten to do this every single time I've come here. So, she's very prim and proper and nice, but if you type curse words, like I could ask her about cock. Yes, we're really mature here, I know. I will not tolerate that sort of language in my house. Please take that behavior where it belongs. And she kicked you out, and now you're in trouble. I do not welcome those who are rude in my house. And I think we might have lost, we lost honor for asking her about cock. So, don't do that. I just wanted to show that because I thought it was funny. Because I'm 12 on the inside. Alright, well, we know what we need to be doing. Oh, Prince of Persia! That's a really fun game, by the way. I do like the newer ones. I like Sands of Time, and I really liked Warrior Within, too. I know I'm kind of weird. But the original ones are a lot of fun, too. And I think I played them on an emulator a long while ago. They were pretty fun. I didn't play them when they were new, though. Alright, so we got ourselves an elemental to find. Now, this elemental is a little bit different than the other ones. The first one we fought was in the Gate Plaza. We fought one in the Palace Plaza. So you might expect that this one would be in the Fighters Plaza, or maybe here in the Fountain Plaza. But no, it's actually wandering around the streets, so we have to basically go out and, oh, there we go. There's our booty. Alright, so this guy's weak to fire, so we're just gonna try to flame blast this guy best that we can, and probably run out of mana because I didn't take any pills. Alright, and he came up close to us. Now this guy is a pretty, oh, crap, we're out of mana. Time to go. He's like, but I just wanted a hug. Look how disappointed he looks. Alright, take some pills. You feel a surge of power as the magical energy of the pill releases itself into your system. And then you drink. Not the normal way I drink. Alright, we gotta find him again. He's probably relocated himself somewhere. He's at the end of one of these hallways somewhere. That's where he shows up. You just gotta know where to look, see. Oh my god, this hallway's long. Why did I come all the way down here? Okay, fuck it. We're just gonna take the shortcut back to the fucking plaza here, and we're gonna try this corner again, see if he showed up there. I believe it's random when he shows up. Is he magical? You sense a strong sense of magic. Okay, sorry, I fucked that up. A strong sense of magic radiates from the elemental. Well, let's just keep cooking it. And, well, we just killed him. Whoopsie. Well, I'm going to go ahead and gather up his element. You scoop the elemental earth into the bag. But I'm actually going to, we're going to save this as LP6, and I'm going to show you guys, I'm basically going to get myself killed more than likely. I just want to show you this guy's combat animations, because I think they look pretty cool. So we're going to go back to day 6 right quick, and we're going to just fight this guy. We'll see if we can take him out in normal style, you know. Using the combat screen and all that. Come on, buddy, where you at? I know you're here. You were just here 5 minutes ago. Oh, come on, man. Don't be so uncool about it, okay? I think we're on the right day. I guess not. I don't know. I don't know anymore. There we go. This is how we were fighting him. And we're out of mana now. He's got to just fight us old school style. He's got very little health left. We might actually be able to get him with the dagger. It's gonna be hard. Oh no, he's throwing us now. I don't know if we can take mana pills in combat. We should be able to, but I don't think we can. Hey, buddy. Ain't cool. Ain't cool now. I think he's just gonna kill us because we don't have a way to get more mana in combat. Woo! Now, if you were a fighter or a thief, you'd have to fight this guy old school style like this. And he just stomped on us. It was a tough battle, and you lost. But never fear, all you have to do is restore your game, and... What do you mean, restore what game? Funny enough story, Corey Cole, one of the designers who made the original game, actually played this remake a little bit. And he played it for a couple hours, and then got into combat, and got killed. And then noticed he hadn't saved his game, so... A little bit of karmic revenge, I guess, for all those people who lost their saved games playing old Sierra games. Not that death was ever really bad. I thought it was part of the fun from my own personal perspective. But what do I know? Well, our intelligence, agility, or vitality rather. I can't talk. It's all that tea, man. And the magic has gone up, and we have some stuff here. And we also need to go speak to the dervish. So let's go talk to the dervish right quick. See what he can do for us. We got to make our way back there. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The dervish, passing a message through one of his local Bedouin, has sent for you. The dervish says, "Man who looks for trouble comes to the right place." He also says, "Good comes from evil when dark is enlightened." I don't know what you mean by that, buddy, but I'm going to take your word for it. Let's hop on our Saurus here and let's see if we can find the place again. God knows I had some trouble the first time around, but we'll see if we can do a better job this time. Alright, we're going to slip on down this way, and I think we're on the right track. Hopefully. There we go. Man who talking without thinking have foot and mouth disease. And to the west of Shapir and north of here stands a puzzle, 5 W's. What the hell are you talking about, boy? How you doing? What's the local news? Okay, tell me about this puzzle. When he who seeks what is where finds out why. Well, when? If not soon, then never. Who? That is why you must solve the puzzle. Knowing who will help you find out why. What are you even talking about, dude? Ah, but that is the heart of the puzzle. Harik may help you free the frozen heart from the body of the beast. What beast? It is said that a man is like a caged beast, and a beast is like a rumor. It is best to dispel it early. Harik knows the way, and I know the where. What about Harik? The man who sells pills and potions created with skill and devotion. Okay, we know who he is. Well, where, then, if you'll riddle me? The where is 5 Skareen links to the west of Shapir, and but 2 Skareen links north of here. That is, of course, a joke, screen link, like this, so it's basically giving you directions like you would see in a walkthrough. What's a Skareen, exactly? Why, a Skareen length is about as far across as this area around my oasis. It is really cheesy to describe it like that, but at the same time, it's also a really helpful way to get to navigate around the desert. Well, why? When you discover the why, you will know more about the puzzle around the puzzle. You're very helpful. What is this beast? Okay, we asked that already. Okay, what do you know about the caravan? Many Sauruses who do not wish to go written by men who do not wish to stay. That wasn't very helpful. Alright, well, that's cool, I guess. We'll thank him for his advice. A man who is always polite finds many people to help him. And we're going to go ahead. We'll save this in another file here, because we're about to go riding off into that desert. So we got to go 2 screen links north of here, and then the rest was just west from Shapir. So we can just hopefully go west and not get interrupted and find where we need to go. I'll know it if we see it. It shouldn't be too long from here, but what the hell do I know? I'm surprised we haven't run into any enemies yet. They're actually going really smooth. Oh god, I had to go talking. Okay, we want to go... perspective shift. I hate that shit. Cheeky bastard you are. Alright, let's keep going. There we go. Well, what the hell is this? We got a cage, we got some varmint inside of it. A closer look at the monster shows that it is fierce indeed, although obviously weakened by the lack of food and water. It will not survive much longer. Its eyes catch yours, and you can't seem to look away. Huge eyes, burning eyes, that seem to see into your very soul. You seem to hear in your mind the words, "Come closer, much closer. Come closer and release me. Free me. Come closer and trust me. Look into my eyes and trust me." We'll save our game here, because I don't trust nobody. Least of all you. Well, it doesn't respond when we talk to it. Let's detect magic here. There is a strong enchantment on the beast, and upon the cage. Well, it said it was thirsty and hungry looking, so let's give it a little bit of water. The beast greedily laps up the water while watching you with a hungry expression. Yes, you're a good boy. Alright, I think we can let him out. He's wolfing down that pretty good for a snake. I think we can trust him. Oh god! Trusting soul, weren't you? Freeing a creature like this does not seem to have been a wise decision. Perhaps the fact that the beast is obviously starving and dying of thirst had something to do with its ill temper. You actually can give it food and it'll still maul you when you open up the gate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give him Buzz water back. Well, can we trigger him? The enchantment on the beast is far too powerful for your trigger spell to reverse. You'll have to think of something else. Well, I'm getting the impression our trigger spell doesn't do a whole lot these days. Well, we need to be asking around. Boy, you behave. We need to be asking around to see what we can do about this beast, because the dervish obviously seems to think it's important, so let's go ahead and hop on back to the city. I don't think I've shown this off yet. You can actually just talk to the Saurus and it will take you home. Your Saurus' natural homing instinct quickly sets you on the right path. And here we are back in Shapir. Wasn't that convenient? Doo-doo-doo-doo. So we need to talk to Harik about this beast. So let's do so. Hop on back to the apothecary. Hey buddy, how's it going? Ah, I did not notice you come in. Welcome back. If you see something that interests you, let me know. Actually, we're dealing with this here beast. Actually, see if I can find it in the menus. It makes it a little bit easier. Nope. Okay, well, what can you tell me about the beast? My knowledge of such things is scarce. Maybe I don't know the right questions to be asking him. Well, maybe we need to know a little bit more about what we need to ask, so... Maybe Aziza would know something about the beast if we ask her. She seems to know a whole lot about stuff. But obviously Harik doesn't know anything about the beast, so... Oh, yeah, we can tell her about the beast. How you doing, Aziza? Let's greet her first, as always. And we gotta sit down or she won't want to talk to us. And you know the whole routine. We got so much tea, we're PP and tea. That's stupid, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, we drink tea. We tell her about the beast. How you doing? You tell Aziza everything you know about the caged beast. Ah, there is some form of magical protection around the cage which prevents me from detecting it. It is clear that a powerful magic user intends the creature to die. The beast is probably enchanted. You'll need a dispel potion to find its true form. Okay, can we ask her about the dispel potion? The apothecary should be able to create such a potion to restore the true form to the enchanted creature. Well, that's handy. She doesn't really have anything else to tell us about, so we'll say goodbye. Okay, well, Harik obviously doesn't know anything about the beast, but he does know about dispel potions. We actually had a couple of those in the last game. Maybe we should have carried one over, but we didn't. I didn't notice you come in. Why am I trying to give him the map like an idiot? Ah, it's right here in the main menu. A potion to break enchantments? I know of only one. Okay, sorry. I know of one in which the victim drinks the potion and the spell ends. It is a pity that I do not have any of the potion made up. I have most of the ingredients, though. If you could find the ingredients I'm missing, then I could make some dispel potions for you. To make a dispel potion, I would need the feather of a griffin. Let me think. That may be the problem. I need the fruit of compassion. For the potion to be effective, a strand of the enchanted victim's own hair must be dropped in at the last moment, however. This is up to you. We already have the griffin feather, so we don't really need to ask about that. What's this fruit of compassion? The fruit of compassion is extremely rare. It can only be given, never taken or bought. I have heard rumors of but one plant in the entire land where you might find this. And what plant is that? There are tales told to me of a woman transformed into a plant through a jinn's spell. She stands like a tree somewhere out in the desert, but it is said she bears no fruit. You should talk to the enchantress Aziza, for she would know more than I. Indeed she would, indeed she would. Well, we know how to get its hair, I think, and we already have the feathers, so we don't really need to ask about that. So apparently we need to get the fruit of compassion from this tree. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save here right quick for the sake of brevity. I'm going to try something that I'm not 100% sure on, and I don't want to waste your time if it doesn't work. So just hang tight, guys. Alright, so this is a little bit messy, but I feel like it's important you guys see it just so you kind of understand exactly what all this means and where it's all coming from. So we're going to hop on back to Aziz's place over here. Yeah. Come in, sit down. Thank you, have tea, all that good old stuff. Let's fast forward through this. And tea. Alright. So now that we're back here, we can actually ask her about the fruit. And then she'll go back into this little story. It's the same story we saw earlier. Blah, 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 blah. We already heard this. This is all the same. Let's see. So, okay. The gift of kindness is simple. Then you must tell her about yourself. The gift of magic is the gift of sacrifice. The gift must be something you gain through hardship and from aiding others. It must also be something from which a plant can gain strength. Tell her then how you got the gift and why. You will be reminding her of why she became a healer. The last gift, again, is simple, a mere gesture of affection. Remind her that there are still people in the world who care about others. Finally, there is something you need to say to her, to remind her of whom she is. Her name is Julinar, flower of the pomegranate. When you have done this, your part in her tale will be complete. Julinar will not be able to walk this land as a human woman until another frees her with the power of true love, but you can at least free her spirit by giving her these gifts. Right. What's a pomegranate? What the fuck do you mean what's a pomegranate? It's a little fruit thing with little seeds and they're good. You will find her within a day's ride to the east. Yeah, we've seen her already. We've already seen her. I think it's kind of impossible that you wouldn't have seen her by this point in the game. But, okay. So we know what to do. And we have something that really fits that description. We have this magical soil dropped by the earth elemental. And, yeah, so let's go right out and, see if we can't fix this here tree. Let me tell you. Alright, so let's ride out and over to Julinar, because we know her name now. And see if we can't do something for her. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. Alright, and here we are back at the tree. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll water her again, because we don't want her to get too dehydrated. And let's go ahead and pack the soil around her butt. There we go. The elemental earth seems to sparkle a bit in the light as it settles down into the soil around the plant. Let's tell her about ourselves. You tell her about how you took the famous adventurer's correspondence course and journeyed to Spielberg to become a hero. You mention how you came to Shapir and the things you've been doing here so far. Hey now. Tell about the Earth Elemental. You tell her about how you fought the Earth Elemental and how hard it was to defeat. Was it? You tell her... you tell how your friends needed you. The hero business is dirty business, but someone's gotta do it. Wow, we're doing a pretty good job here. I got a green thumb, you might say. Your name's Julinar, by the way. Julinar's leaves rustle lightly at the sound of her name. And finally, we'll give her a hug. A purple fruit has been created on one branch of the tree. The fruit of compassion drops into your hands. Julinar's gift to you is for restoring her spirit. Ugh, it's almost time to end this video. I can't talk anymore. You carefully put the fruit away. Can you eat the fruit of compassion? You examine... Okay, you can't eat it. If this were King's Quest V, you could totally eat it. Alright, let's go ahead and ride back to Harik right quick, deliver these items, and I think I'll probably call it a video after that. Good day, hero. Yep, I'm rather spiffy, don't you know? Oh, God damn it. Let me go one more screen. Jesus. Jesus. Yeah, God damn it. I'm Butterfingers, okay? Need some patience, okay? Okay. Buddy, my man, my bro. Here, take this feather. Ah, I did not notice you come in. Welcome back. Here's a feather. I still need the fruit of compassion. You need that and the victim's hair to add the victim's hair at the last moment. And we can handle that later. How about you take the fruit? Ah, this will only take me 1 second. There. I do for you what I would not do for another. This is a gift for all you've done for the city. I have made up 3 potions from what you gave me. Remember to have the victim drink the potion in order to... remember to have the victim drink the potion in order to break the spell. And you'll need to add a freshly collected sample of the victim's hair before the victim drinks it. You heard. You take the 3 potion bottles and put them away. Now please, excuse me, I really must get back to my work. Well, let's be nice and we'll thank... You thank Harik for giving you some of his incense for free. That wasn't even what I meant, but whatever. Can we thank him for something else? Okay. And it's an honor to serve. He's nice. And that brought our honor up a little bit. We're nice people. We get other people to do stuff for us, but we help them out in the end, I guess. That's something. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a video here. And in the next chapter of our little venture, we're going to get closer to wrapping this game up, because we're actually pretty well close to the end here. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Take care of yourselves, guys.